first appearance as an author at the Red Cross. He is the Teenage Author Spotlight. This is his first event for his book, Guardian.
13 years old, I got my first laptop, and then I was actually able to type my words into like a computer and stuff, and that's how I kind of came to where I am now. It took like 3 years to finally get this book done, and what I plan to do is make a whole series of books, kind of like Harry Potter, how they have all the different books. That's my main goal, and that's kind of like my dream ever since I was a kid, to kind of like share my imagination with other people. And the best way that I feel I can do that is just writing down paper and stuff. And what I'm really here to do for all of you is kind of like inspire you guys to do whatever you want to do. Because at first, like, I didn't think that I would ever be writing a book before, because I just thought all my imagination would just stay inside my head and stuff like that. It was just dreams that I had as a kid, but now here I am with my first book. This is nothing that I saw. Whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. Even if you think it might be unachievable, you still do any dreams. Like, even if you want to be a football player, you can do that. If you want to be a basketball player, if you want to be a doctor, you can do that. And all you have to do is put in the hard work to do it. It may take 2 years or 3 years, but eventually you can do or be what you want to be. Hard work pays off. I've been through a lot of times when I've had like good months of writing, then I've had bad months of writing, but it took 3 years, but overall I'm really proud of myself that I was able to write my imagination down in this book and have people read it and get good feedback and stuff, and it really inspired me to keep writing and do what I love in a way. Any questions?
Yeah, that's a question. I remember when I was a kid, when I used to hit that ball, you really thought I was the greatest hitter. But like life goes on and other things comes, and you get hurt, and then you just leave that alone, and you just try something different, and then it doesn't work out, and then why it doesn't work out, I could understand.
When you want to do the things that you love, it sucks when stuff like injuries and stuff can hold you back, even when writing my book, stuff like procrastination and stuff held me back. But like, unfortunately, I had somebody push me, like my mom and stuff like that. It's always good to surround yourself in people who believe in you. Right. Way. Just people who have doubts and who don't really do stuff with their life. It can really bring you down as a person. Yeah. Right. Stuff. So it's really nice just to surround people who have dreams like you, people who believe that they can do stuff, instead of just surrounding yourself with people who don't think they can go anywhere and stuff like that. Right. Because if you have a dream, you can achieve it.
Like if you get hurt, or somebody said, no, we can't, you're not too good to be in our team, it almost like put you down, but it really bothers you.
Yeah, it does bother you. When you get rejection, does hurt a lot.
Yes.
But I mean, the best thing you can do when you get rejected is just try harder the next time and stuff. Because if you give up too quick, then you'll always wonder, if I would have just tried again, maybe I would have got accepted, or maybe if I would have just tried a bit better, then I could have really like had that dream and stuff. Because rejection is inevitable in life. Of course you're gonna get rejected from time to time, but sometimes you just gotta suck it up and try again and stuff. Because there was a lot of times that I read my writing and I thought it was horrible, but other people thought it was good. And when I rewrite it, sometimes I rewrite, and it might not be perfect in my mind, but I just have to come to a conclusion that some things will never be perfect and stuff. You just have to try your hardest, and at the end of the day, trying your hardest is the best you can do.
How did you find the publishing process to be, as far as finding a publisher that was interested in your work?
I self-published. My mom helped me with self-publishing and stuff.
Yes.
And she knows most about it, but really it took like a lot of like self-editing stuff and having to go over my writing a bunch of times to make sure that there was like a lot of errors and stuff.
Okay.
And then eventually we had the book that we have here now. Sometimes when I write, I don't think it's good enough and stuff, or like when I try to find like the right word or like like figure out what I want to happen at this part of the book and stuff, I might rewrite it and think it's not good enough. But there is a lot of frustration when it comes to writing because you want the people who read it to like it. You don't want the people who read your book to get bored. You know. You have a question? Maybe about 3 to 5 hours a day.
What is the total?
It's around 3 or 4 years that I've been working on it.
Like what types of things do you do to keep you inspired to write?
Do
you ever get writer's block?
Luckily, I don't get it too much, but when I do have writer's block, I usually like pace back and forth in my room for like a nice 30 minutes until I could I finally get what I want to write. But once that writer's block is gone, I just like write for like hours upon hours. And then next thing you know, I've been sitting there and I have like 30 pages written down.
Right.
But writer's block is really frustrating when it comes to you. I go to Friend Central School off State Line Avenue, Vinewood. It's a pretty nice school. Actually, most of my writing skills and stuff I get from there because I'm actually in a program there called Writers Workshop, and we write a lot of stuff in there. It helps me with creative writing and just breaking out my shell and reading my writing to other people and stuff.
So what inspired you to write, and did you always know you wanted to be an author?
Around the age of 8, I knew I wanted to really write my imagination down. And I guess what inspires me is pretty much just the feedback that I get from all my family and like the inspiration that I get from family and friends, which is really what keeps me writing. Because if I didn't have the inspiration, I think I would lose hope in a way. Because when you don't have like people pushing you sometimes, then you can kind of lose hope and you can lose confidence in your own dream in a way. And I'm really grateful for my family and friends because
I'm actually thinking about writing myself because I'm creative also. So can you give me some feedback, like I should get started right away? Or?
All I had was, I was 13 years old, I had a laptop, and all I had was an idea up here, and I just started writing. And when you first write, you'll write like maybe like 100 pages and then look back at it and you're like, oh God, this is crap. And then you'll go and rewrite it, and every time you rewrite it gets better and better and better. And you really, when you read your book, sometimes you don't understand, you don't realize that you wrote this, that this is actually something that you wrote, because in 3 years of writing this book, I've rewritten it so many times, and just to get it to the perfect point that I really wanted to allow people to read what I wrote down on this piece of paper, pretty much. Because I want my book to be well received. I don't want them to put anything mediocre out there. So I think the best way to get started is to just get started. If you procrastinate, then you might not ever do it.
How often do you get to read like other people's writing, and who's your favorite like author?
I read other people's writing a lot, and my favorite author is Alice Walker. She wrote the Color Purple, and I really like her writing mainly because it doesn't really have a lot of boundaries and stuff. She's not afraid to like speak out of the box and talk about things that people don't usually talk about on a normal basis and stuff like that. And it really intrigues the writer stuff because it brings out ideas that people don't talk about.
Do you have an illustrator?
I think it's always nice just to paint a picture of the character in your mind. I think it really gives you like flexibility to the reader and stuff. Like, because if you put a picture, it kind of destroys the whole imagination part of reading the actual book. Like if you don't get that much of a description, then the narrator of the book can be anybody. It could be your best friend, it could be your mom, it could just be somebody random that you made up in your head. I think that putting illustrations of actual things just kind of takes away the whole imagination or like the fun out of a book.
You make something in your mind and give it to a Hollywood production, and they can make something out of that story.
Like a movie? I really would love my books to turn into a movie, kind of like how Harry Potter did and all that stuff. That's the dream. That's really what I want to do, is write of this series and then hopefully get it picked up by a movie production company and just have movies out there and stuff. That would be amazing.
Did your mom help you too?
Yeah, my mom helped me a lot.
Mama right here. Oh, that's your mom?
I didn't help him with the writing part, no. He wrote everything himself. I
Was
just
you
helped
proud
him.
of
Yes, I'm very proud of him. Very proud of him. Yep. So that means you have to work hard at what you told him earlier that you want to do.
Football.
Yeah, you gotta work hard at it now, right? And you gotta get good grades in school,
I do.
right? Because I don't allow him to do things without getting good grades. Okay?
I want to thank all you guys for coming out here. This is my first time doing anything like this, and you guys were a great crowd. I really appreciate all the questions that you had. I just really appreciate you guys coming out to support me as a young writer and stuff. And this is a great step for me in being able to talk to a crowd of people. And I just want to thank you again and thank Red Cross for letting me come out here.
I was more proud of John, so he's very intelligent.
Thank you.
He's gonna donate some books now, and
What age did I start writing?
you already have the book. You already have
Well,
the
he
book.
didn't win it, but now he won it. He won the book now. You can keep it.
He's gonna sign it for you. He's gonna sign it back for you,
Yeah.
okay? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I started running at 8. You got it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
That means you were paying attention. Good job. Gotta do that in school.
Who is my favorite author?
Alice Walker.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say was the best way to start writing?
Yeah, there you go.
Sometime in June, the next book will be out.
Oh, the reality have it by June?
Yeah.
Oh, so you already started on it?
Yeah, I've already started. It's already double the size of this book.
Well, we want to thank you guys again
Yes.
for supporting Deon. As he prefers to be called. We really enjoyed this moment. As he said, this is his first audience, so y'all go down in history. You know, he becomes big like Harry Potter. You know, we'll show the pictures in the video of his first, meeting. Remember it. Huh?
That's my nephew. I'm so proud of him. He's doing a wonderful job. And I just hope this goes a long way, which I know it will.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a great mother to stand by him.
Hooray!
And she's doing an awesome job too. So we're going to put our hands on it and pray about it. And he's doing a very great job.
Oh.
Don't come on.
I'm just so ecstatic right now. This is my son's first book signing. And all thanks to my sister, my cousin, Deon Williams. Put it together, Red Cross House. We in the building. You know. So, many blessings to everybody that supports my son in his first book. And so many more to come. The Guardian series. Franklin's story. Gotta go get it. Amazon.com.